back to the Daily Grind. Thanks for checking out the channel. Make sure to hit subscribe if you're new and hit thumbs up if you're not a baby back pickle biting bitch boy, cause you know what time it is. It's full time.
MMA.
Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov. Yo, we know about the performance. Honestly, that's a fight. I really don't even. It's a grappling fight, but still, even if I don't know how you couldn't have just been marveled at that fight. Like, that shit was so insane. Khabib versus Edson Barboza. From Khabib's striking to Khabib's grappling to Khabib's ground and pound. Literally, that shit was brutal, bro. And that's why whenever Khabib Nurmagomedov says that he'll fight Tony Ferguson and Conor McGregor in the same night, I believe him. And guess what? If this were a tournament style scenario, like, let's say both of these guys had, like, let's say it's first he had to fight Tony Ferguson or even Conor McGregor. It'd be easier for Khabib if it went Conor then Tony. I feel like Khabib would probably get Conor McGregor out of there a little quicker than he could get Tony Ferguson out of there. I feel like if Khabib Nurmagomedov were to fight Conor McGregor, we might see a couple actual power bombs in MMA. Like, and I know some of the Conor fans might get upset, but let me let you know, I'm a Conor fan as well. But when you saw what happened to Khabib, your best hope is, oh, you know, and I've heard this from casual fans before, oh, I think Conor would smoke Khabib. He would drop him with the left. He touches him, he's going down. Yeah, just like the fucking spinning heel kicks he ate last night versus Edson. Edson caught Khabib with a couple shots, bro, couple shots. And Khabib might have stumbled once or twice, but had no bearing on the fight. Khabib charged forward, pressed forward, outlanded Edson Barboza in the clinch, on the ground, on the feet, took him down, dominant on the ground. The ground and pound was connecting from a mile away. Whether he was postured up or not, he was smashing, 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 smashing. That's literally what Khabib was fucking doing. And it's funny, he says, I want to smash like chicken in one of his last fights, and that's literally what he was doing, fucking just smashing shit. So that could happen to Conor McGregor or Tony Ferguson, or as Khabib said, both of them in the same night. If the UFC were to allow it, which I don't think it would happen, you know, when the UFC first started, UFC 1, UFC 2, and so on, that's how they fought. It was a tournament style, all in the same night. Khabib would fight Tony Ferguson in the first round, winner moves to the second round, same night, boom. So if Conor made it to the second round, we could have seen this back in the day. But the thing is, nowadays, that's not happening. Even in Bellator, where they're about to have a heavyweight tournament, a heavyweight Grand Prix, it's not on the same night. So we're not going to see Khabib smashing both of these dudes in the same night. And now, as a non-denier of Tony Ferguson, I know how skilled and talented Tony Ferguson is, and I do know Conor McGregor's got some power in that left, and he could drop Khabib. I'm just telling you guys, yeah, anybody can win an MMA fight, but if you're talking about who's most likely gonna win the fight, I'm taking Khabib over Conor McGregor every day of the week. Every day of the week. I don't give a damn if it's St. Patrick's Day. I'm picking Khabib. You know what I'm saying? Now, Tony Ferguson, he's got the jiu-jitsu. He's got the elbows from the bottom. He's got the heart. Tony Ferguson versus Khabib, amazing fight. Amazing fight. But, and call me a prisoner of the moment if you want, after Khabib's performance last night versus Edson Barboza, and I do know Tony Ferguson has beat him as well, I just would take Khabib. Even in a fucking... If he fought Conor first, bro, he could literally get Conor out of there probably pretty quick, because, you know, you can get knocked out from a slam. So if he were to, like, let's say, powerbomb Conor, shit, boom, head hit the canvas, he's out of there quick. And there's going to be when they're dry. As soon as he gets a hold of Conor McGregor, bro, he's F5, boom, I'm telling you, it's all type of crazy shit. Like, if you want to, if you're a fan of the WWE, or you used to be as a kid like me, and you want to see some of that shit come back to the MMA, just tell Dana White to book Conor versus Khabib. And in Russia, wherever, and I'm telling you, Conor's going, boom, sky high. And with that being said, though, same night, Tony Ferguson. I don't think Tony Ferguson's getting fucking threw around, you know what I'm saying, and put in the torture rack like Conor McGregor might, but I do think that Tony Ferguson might get smashed like chicken. And that's just, call me a prisoner at the moment. I'm a huge fan of Tony Ferguson, huge fan of Conor, huge fan of Khabib. But after last night's performance, Khabib Nurmagomedov might have moved into my top 3 favorite fighters of all time. How could you not? Bro, I am so, like, shocked and impressed by that performance. I heard Khabib saying he wants to, my plan is to come in there and knock this guy out or strike with this guy. And you know what happens if I outstrike the best striker? We already know about my grappling. Boom, and he did it. He wasn't just joking. It wasn't fucking mind games. Speaking of, and I told you, well, for some reason, whatever Khabib says, you believe that shit. And whenever he was talking before the fight about going to featherweight, I was like, yo, he didn't sound like he was joking. When he said he was going to outstrike Barboza, he didn't sound like he was joking. He checked out the UFC Performance Institute. He just fought in Vegas. He checked out the Performance Institute. I'm sure he's hooking up with the dope-ass nutritionist. Khabib at 145, we might have to start talking about on a serious tip. Because Khabib at 170, Khabib's a fucking smart dude. That's another thing. Yo, how can you not love Khabib? He's fucking super smart. He's not dumb. He knows going up to 170, I'm going to be a smaller guy. So he said, if I want to be a two-weight champ, let's talk about 145. First, I got to get through Barboza, then Ferguson. Then I'd rather talk about 145 than this 170 craziness. So that would be crazy, bro, to see Khabib down to 145. I know it sounds completely bullshit, unrealistic, but Khabib did say, and that's only because Khabib gets slack, you know, and I'm going to tell you right now, unless it's just a spontaneous random joke I think of, I'm done with that tiramisu shit, because Khabib said, it's not my weight. I don't have problem fucking cutting weight. It's injuries. Now, I don't know if that's to be 100% true, as you know, Khabib has missed weight or had weight cutting problems in the past, but I don't know if just because he's had it once or twice, he's saying that most of the time that he's inactive, it's not because of a weight issue, it's because of injuries, because of how hard he trains. And after his performance last night, he looked like he trained pretty fucking hard. As you see, this is what he had to say. Maybe if the UFC approves, I can fight with these guys in the same night, talking about Ferguson and McGregor. He said, I swear I don't joke. If the UFC makes this, I can fight in the same night. I can fight with these guys in the same night. Why not? Right now I'm fresh, and I just fought with Edson Barboza for 15 minutes. So he could smash Tony Ferguson for 15 minutes and then go on to powerbomb. You know, the powerbomb, if he fought Conor McGregor second, the powerbomb would have a little less force, and he might have to grind Conor out. But if he fought Conor first, I'm telling you, he could KO him with the slam and then get straight to Tony. But with that being said, man, it is what it is. Live stream tonight, we're going to be chilling. I'm going to turn the ads off because I'm probably going to be playing music. We're actually just going to be chilling like a motherfucking New Year's Eve joint, you know what I'm saying? Come through. Last night smoking, last night drinking for a while and shit. You know, I don't even do it that often, but I'm going to do it tonight with the full-time family, and it's my last night for a while on both of everything, bro. 2018's a whole new year for the channel, for everything. Y'all been rocking with me. The channel is officially 6 months old as of 4 days ago and shit. So it's a celebration. Full-time family, come through tonight. I'm gonna schedule the stream so everybody knows when it's happening. Fucking, it is what it is. Khabib Nurmagomedov with the masterful performance. Chris Cyborg beating Holly Holm last night at UFC 219. We can talk about all of that tonight during the stream and everything else MMA. But with that being said, man, and we can also talk about like best fights of the year. You know what I might have to do a video and stuff on that before the stream or after the stream, or it might take some time on that, because fight of the year, fighter of the year, rookie of the year, there's so many of the years we could give out, and I would have to like look into to see who got it. So with that being said, or maybe we can do a vote and we can all vote on that shit. You know, I can do like a poll, like who do y'all think got this, and then I'll just do the results. I think that sounds fun. Let all y'all, we're gonna choose the fucking picks, not just who do I think. We're gonna fucking majority rules, nigga. Whoever got the most votes, who's rookie of the year to you guys? Boom, A, B, or C. Whoever gets the most votes gets the most votes, and that's who's gonna win the motherfucking awards. That sounds like a plan. With that being said, thanks for checking out this video. It is what it is. Check out the stream later. Hit subscribe if you're new. If you're baby back bagel bite and bitch boy, don't hit subscribe. Just keep watching. Let the full-time family know what the fuck you tell me in the comments. I'm out.
Da 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 da. It's the motherfucking DOWG.